Okay, so this is the Sky High Charters scenario number 3, which is a 3-leg journey here. So I have up on the iPad, the first leg is from CLM, which is Fairchild International to Friday Harbor. So let's first just quickly start up the plane here. Okay. Let's get this thing started. Okay. Okay, coming online. Just going to do a quick comm check here by going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on both comm radios. Just making sure we have. There we go, that's working. Okay. Now, for this initial flight, the way it works is that we're simulating GPS out. So I filed slant uniform, so I'm actually not going to put anything, not a flight plan or anything, into the GPS. Actually, let's do the following. I want to get the, I'm going to go back on that. I'm going to put my waypoint, my origin and destination in here, just for the purposes of getting the charts. So let me load up my charts here. Okay, so now I have that. I'm actually going to go in here and I'm going to delete my flight plan. So I have nothing on the screen of help. And I'm going to, the way we filed this is we have a SID, we have the Water 7 SID, which is here. And then I'm going to expect at Friday Harbor the NDB runway 34 approach. So I'm going to load those plates up and let's just get the radios and stuff configured. So for the Water 7 departure, okay, there's an NDP here on channel 515. So let's put that into our radio, into the ADF. So that's 515, which actually looks like it's already there. Okay, and then in the standby of the ADF, I'm going to set up the other NDB for the approach, runway 34 at Friday Harbor, which is on channel 284, 0284. Okay, so we got those two things programmed in here. 515 is active. And for the departure procedure, we also have to identify water. And water is identified as the 310 radial off of the Seattle VOR. So we need the Seattle VOR 116.8. So we'll put that into nav1, 116.8. Okay. And then over here on the PFD, I'm going to show 116.8, and we want to put the course of 310. That's the radial. That's how we're going to identify water. And then I want to also display the bearing pointer for the ADF 1, okay, which is not visible just yet. And that's all there is to it. So now let's pick up our ATIS for our departure airport, which is Port Angeles Fairchild International. Oh, so there's only an ASOS, so I have to look. If I go into my waypoint info over here, airports, and we have KCLM already. Let's go get the weather. The wind direction is 234 at 9. Altimeter 29 or 9 or 7. So let's set that up, 29907. Okay. And the wind, I said 234 at 9. So that's going to be runway 26 is going to be where we're going to want to take off from. And just to make sure we're clear about this, both CLM, Fairchild, and Friday Harbor are uncontrolled airports. So I need to call Seattle Center to get my clearance. Okay, so I'm gonna get my clearance over here, my scratch pad, and again, I'm expecting that we're gonna get the Water 7 and then as filed. That's my expectation. So, but in order to do that, I'm gonna go over to 122.2. Okay, which is a special frequency for talking to the nearest control tower.
Blue Goose 414, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
And I'm going to call in my clearance.
Southwest 2340, contact Oakland Center 132.2. Blue Goose 414, Oakland Center, good evening.
Seattle Center, Sky High 522, and Fairchild International with the numbers, looking to pick up IFR to Friday Harbor for the SKY-3.
So, West 2340 Oakland Center, the Reno altimeter 3000 to center maintain, flight level 190. Southwest 2055, connect Seattle Center 125.1.
I may have gotten stepped on there, so I'll give it a second.
Southwest 2055, Seattle Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 390. Sky 522, clear to the Friday Harbor Airport. As filed, maintain 7000, departure frequency 126.6. Squawk 7306, hold for release.
Okay, Sky High 522 is cleared to the Friday Harbor Airport. As filed, 7000, 126.6, squawk 7306, and we'll hold for release, Sky High 522.
Sky 522, reback is correct. Just advise me when you're number 1 for departure, ready to go.
Wilco. All right, so 7306 and 126.6. So we're going to squawk 7306. That's our squawk code, 7306, and then in the radio, we're going to put 126.6, and that is our departure frequency. We will, use that when we're ready. So let's get the landing lights on here, and we're going to taxi to runway 26, which is off to our left. Well, it is behind us and to the left, so to turn around, that'll be to the right. So go like this here. And he said maintain 7000. So I'm just going to dial that into my altimeter selector here. Okay, and runway 26 is over this way. Okay, just trying to do a couple things here at once without hitting that airplane.
Southwest 23, if you connect NorCal approach 119.2.
Okay, let's advise on the CTAF here. Hang on a second. Why don't I have the CTAF? That's weird.
NorCal approach, Southwest 2340, 230, descending 190, Bravo. Southwest 2340 NorCal approach. Thanks for Bravo, Reno, altimeter is 30 inches even. Expect a visual approach runway 17 left. Just let me know if you'd like something else.
Okay, Fairchild traffic, TBM is taxiing to runway 26, Fairchild. Okay. I will go back to let's go back to our map, and actually I'll bring up the departure procedure. Give me just a second here. There's a departure procedure. Okay, we'll hold short here. Okay, and I'm going to ring up Seattle Center. So what we have to do here is we're going to, from runway 26, we do a climbing right turn, and then we're going to follow the 075 bearing away from the NDB. So we'll do a climbing right turn, yeah, and we'll go up to 7,000. All right, so let's get ready here. Seattle Center, SKY 522 is number 1, ready for departure.
SKY 522, release for departure. The time now is 0200. Your clearance is void if not off by 0210. Change to advisory frequency approved. Report airborne.
We'll report airborne. We'll go over advisory, SKY 522. Okay. So, let us start. So, Fairchild traffic. TBM is going to be departing
runway 26.
Runway 26. Let's get our landing light on here. Sky high traffic. TBM is rolling. Runway 26. Fairchild. Okay. There's 90 knots. Rotate. Gear up. Pull the power a little bit. Okay. Start getting our autopilot set up here. Okay. Flaps up. Do 124 knot climb out. I'm going to come around to 075. Fairchild traffic, TBM is turning right for departure to the east. Fairchild. Okay, so we'll come over to 75 here. And we're looking for 255 on that bearing on the bottom, so I'll correct for that. Let me go over to our departure frequency. Seattle Center, Sky High 522, 2,000, climbing 7,000.
Sky High 522, Seattle Center, ident.
And ident, Sky High 522.
Sky 522, thank you, radar contact 35 southwest of Penn Cove.
Roger. So looking at that 255. Let's go over to our approach plate. We're looking pretty good right now. Enter the clouds up here, so let's get our de-icing stuff on, because it is pretty cold out there. Seattle Center, Sky 522. I'd like to request the NDB-34 into Friday Harbor from water.
Sky 522, roger, cross water at or above 5,000, cleared NDB runway 34 approach.
Cross water at or above 5,000, cleared NDB runway 34 approach, Sky 522. Okay, and the traffic is 128.25. Let's get that loaded. 28.25. So we can cross water at or above 5,000. So I'm just going to get that set up in here. And once we cross water, I can go to 3,000 because then we'll be on a published segment. Okay.
Southwest 2340, roger, clear visual approach runway 17 left.
I'm just going to keep my landing light on since below 7,000 feet anyway. Let's take a look at the weather. KFHR 234 at 8. So we can land runway 34 no problem. And the altimeter there 29904. So we'll set that. I can set that now.
Southwest 2340, connect Reno Tower 118.7. Southwest 2340, Reno Tower, runway 17 left, clear to land, the wind 190 at 6.
Okay, now, to do this, I need to shoot a left turn to 332 as we approach water. And I'm going to need to switch my ADF to 284. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to switch the ADF now. And I'm going to turn to a 332 heading. Next altitude is going to be 3,000. And my MDA on this is 800 feet, by the way. So now we want to be on a 332 heading here, and we are on a 339 heading, so we're going to have to kind of come back a little bit to the right here. We want a 332 heading.
Blue Goose 414, connect LA Center 133.2. Good night.
33 Blue Goose 414, thanks, see ya.
Yeah.
Still a little bit left, of course. So I'm going to try to correct that again. Come to 332. It's really where I want to be. Approach plate so you can see what I'm talking about here. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm right where I want to be now. We're headed to the NDB. When we get to the NDB, we're going to do a course reversal. We're about 13 miles from the NDB. And we're going to do a course reversal. We're going to turn to the right after we cross the NDB. And we're going to cross back over the NDB and then pick up a bearing of 159. Away from the NDB. And after I cross the NDB, I'm going to descend to
Southwest 2340, roger, cross runway 17 right, join Alpha to the terminal and monitor ground.
Okay, so once I cross that NDB, I'm going to go to 2300. Actually, I'll go to 2300 when I'm on the 159 bearing. See the airport in front of us, but that doesn't count. Okay, and I'm just gonna slow us down a little bit here so that I'm able to make that turn. If I'm going too fast, it'll be hard for me to make the turnaround back inbound to the NDB. So I'm just gonna slow us down here to like, 170 or so. Going to start homing on the NDB. So as we get closer, our course deflection is going to be, much more pronounced. So just come a little bit left here. You really want to be on a 332. Across this NDB, we're going to want to come to a 159 heading. Turn right to 159, so we're pretty close now. Okay, a little more power. You'll see that blue needle start to swing around. top of the NDB now. Right over it. Okay. So let's let it cross underneath us. Give it like maybe at, I'm looking at the clock, maybe at 2:16 or so, I'll start to turn to my 159.
Southwest 2055, connect Seattle Center 135.15. 3515 or Southwest 2055.
10 miles of the NDB, so we got plenty of time here.
Seattle Center, Southwest 2055, flight level 390.
Okay, here we go. So let's
Southwest 2055, Seattle Center, roger.
Get back.
Sky 522, I have no traffic observed between you and the field. Radar service terminated. Cancel IFR. On the ground on 122.2, change to advisory frequency approved.
Roger, Southwest 522, we will cancel on the ground. Switching over to advisory, Southwest, Sky High 522. Okay. So let's go over to advisory. Friday Harbor traffic, TBM is maneuvering for the NDB 34 straight in, Friday Harbor. So we're coming around to a 159. We really want to, we're chasing that blue arrow now. We kind of want to turn all the way around and catch the NDB. So we want to track back inbound to the NDB. Okay, so that's what we want to do. As we cross over the NDB, we're going to want to turn left back into a 159 heading. So there's our track right back to the NDB. And we cross over it, we're going to turn left to a 159 heading. And we're also going to descend when we're on that 159 heading.
Class Charlie in 6.7 miles.
Okay, and now we're crossing over it. Come back to a 159 heading. So we're looking for 339 on the relative bearing, which is right where we are right now. We're on 342, so we're going to have to bring that a little bit over. There we go, 159. 339 heading, which is pretty good right here. We'll descend to 2300. Okay, we're looking at a 339 heading. Left to 114. When we get that 339 heading, I'm going to turn left to 114 to do the procedure turn. 800 feet. So let's do the procedure turn left to 114.
Class Charlie in 4.3 miles.
Seconds till about 2135 or so. And then we're going to go right back to 339. Okay, so right here, we're going to go right all the way over to 339. Give it notch your flaps.
Class Charlie above in 5.8 miles.
We're going to drop down to 800 feet. Okay, we're going to keep the turn coming because we're not on that 339 bearing just yet. Okay, let's go speed down. Oh, going the wrong way. Confused with that reverse sensing. Friday Harbor traffic, TBM is on a 4-mile final, runway 34, Friday Harbor. Flaps down, gear down. Okay.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
Friday Harbor traffic, TBM is on a 1-mile final, runway 34, Friday Harbor.
500.
ugly, so I'm getting slow. Okay, well, come on, keep it on the runway now. Keep it on the runway. Okay, kick the nose over. Okay, that's better. Oh boy, okay. Now we sucked out a landing there. Okay, let's get the flaps up. Get off the runway. Friday over traffic, TBM is clear of the runway, taxiing back to the ramp, Friday Harbor. Okay, now we gotta go back and let the 122.2 Seattle Center, Sky 522 is on the ground, cancel IFR.
Sky 522, cancellation received. We'll talk to you on the way out.
All right, we'll do. Okay, so now we got to prepare for the next segment of the flight here. So let me just pull over into the ramp area here. Let me get the rest of my...
KEAT Tower, 677, so Kilo is clear of 27 at B.
77 Kilo, as you taxi into the ramp via Bravo, remain this frequency.
Okay, I gotta follow my flight plan, so...
Taxi to Prima via Bravo, staying with you.
This is KFHR. Okay, so now we got to do a little flight planning here. So let's see. According to, let's look at our approach procedures. Now I have to fly an RNAV approach here. So we can fly the RNAV runway 16. Okay, and we'll do it from Abdon. Great. Okay. So we will do FHR to Abdon. EPDON. APDON. Okay. Great. Okay. Let's follow the flight plan. Okay, let's get ready to copy our clearance down. So let's clear this. So we're going to be cleared. We're at Friday Harbor now. We're going to be cleared to Coors, which is Orcas Island. Is that what it's called? I don't want this on here. Let's see. The plate. It is, what's it called? Yeah, Orcas Island. Okay. Okay, and we file for 5,000 feet, if I remember correctly. Okay. So we're going to fly the obstacle departure procedure, and then we're going to request the RNAV GPS runway 16. Okay, I will be right back. Hold 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so let's pick up our clearance to Orcas Island. Okay. Are we on approach frequency? We are. Center frequency. And we filed FHR, which is Friday Harbor, to Abdon. Seattle Center, SKY-522 is at Friday Harbor. I'd like to pick up IFR to Orcas Island.
SKY-522, Seattle Center clear to the Orcas Island Airport is filed, maintain 5,000, departure frequency 126.6, squawk 6056, hold for release.
Okay, SKY-522 cleared to the Orcas Island Airport as filed, 5,000, 126.6, squawk 6056, we'll hold for release, SKY-522.
SKY-522, read back correct, advise me number 1 for departure.
Look up. So, let's get in here and do our squawk code. What was it? 6056. Departure frequency 126.6. Okay. And the CTAF here again is 128.25. Okay, that's just for local when we taxiing out, etc. Okay, let's get the flight plan in here. So we are at Friday Harbor. We're going to Orcas Island. Okay, via FHR to the Friday Harbor VOR, and then Abdon, APDON. Okay, I'm going to load up the approach now just for the hell of it. This was going to be the RNAV. Well, actually, before we do that, let's just reset our map in here in the cockpit so it has the current airport information. Okay, so the first thing we need to do here, make sure we have the right stuff that we need, is let's do, well, that's fine, let us load up the RNAV 16 approach. Okay, and RNAV 16 approach has an MDA of 340. So let's bring that approach up. VOR Nav 16 approach via Apton. Oh, shoot. This is right. This stupid thing doesn't support Apton. Hold on. See if I can change it to candle. Seattle Center Sky High 522 the request.
Sky 522, go ahead.
Yeah, my flight computer in the TBM here doesn't support the approach I want to make from Apton. Can I amend my route of flight from the Friday Harbor VOR to Candle instead of Apton?
Can I certainly spell that for me?
Sure. It is Charlie Alpha November Delta Lima.
Sky 522, roger, men routing to read Friday Harbor direct Candle.
Okay, thanks so much, and we'll call you when we're ready to depart. Sky 522. Okay, so we're going to go from Candle, and it'll be 340. Okay, and we'll load that. All right, that is perfect. Okay, so let me...
Yakima ground, Cessna 6777 kilo.
Okay.
6777, go ahead.
677 kilo, we're at east ramp. I'd like to depart to the southeast.
6777, roger, runway 27, taxi via Bravo, Alpha, cross runway 22 at Alpha.
Okay, now we are going to depart on runway 34. Okay, and that means our departure procedure
depart 27
is we'll climb to 1,000 on 341.
Alpha,
so let's
cross 22 at Alpha.
just set that up. My heading is 341. Okay, and then we're going to climbing left turn to the FHR NDB. Okay, and we said we were going to be at 5,000. Okay. And as long as we reach that NDB, let's go back to the procedure and set this up for an FMS approach. Get rid of this. Okay, as long as we're above 2,300 feet before we get to the NDB, we're fine. Okay, so...
good evening, Seattle approach, July 1309, located at Renton
and that
with weather,
FHR,
request IFR to Eugene Malone Field.
And 1399, Seattle approach, clear to Eugene Airport and files, maintain 9,000, expect flight level 260, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.4, squawk 6270, hold for release.
That's in there. Okay, actually I'm going to put that back on here.
Clear to Eugene, as filed, climb maintain 9,000, expect 260 in 5 minutes. Departure 120.4, squawk 6270, hold for release, United 1399.
Turn.
1399, correct.
Okay, so let's go back to the advisory here. Okay, Friday Harbor traffic, TBM is going to be taxiing to runway 34, Friday Harbor. Okay, so let's start our taxi. We have our landing light on, so just leave that on. Who's this guy? Friday Harbor traffic. Is there another aircraft on the taxiway here? Okay, there is another aircraft, but I think it's a simulator generated aircraft, so I'm gonna just kind of taxi around it. I don't really have a choice.
Approaching runway 1634.
Oh, that's the Vassie. I don't know. Look at this. This light is not supposed to be in a taxiway here. I was like wondering what it was. It's actually the Vassie light. Oh well, clunk. We're gonna probably have to refuel at Orcas Island, because after that we have a long flight. Okay, everything looks good here. Let's go back to center and tell them we're ready to go. And runway 34, left turn. Seattle Center, Sky 522 is ready for release.
Sky 522 release for departure time 0241, clearance flow if not off by 0250, change to advisory frequency approved, report airborne.
We'll go Sky 522. Okay. Friday Harbor, TBM is taking runway 34 for departure to the north, Friday Harbor. Friday Harbor, TBM is rolling, runway 34, Friday Harbor. We have our heading mode, autopilot, climb out on 124, 500 feet, gear, we have gear up and we have our flaps up, and 1,000 feet, we're going to start to turn. Okay, there's 1,000, now we start to turn back towards that NDB. Go over to nav mode. Okay, we can shut our icing equipment off over here, and we can even open the inertial separator. A little more power. Up to 5,000, and let's contact departure. Seattle Center, Sky 522 is leveling off at 5,000.
Sky 522, ident.
Ident.
Sky 522, thank you. Radar contact 2 miles northeast of the Friday Harbor Airport.
Roger. Oh my god, why are we going to Candle? We should be going to Candle. Direct Candle. Okay, direct Candle. This is, we had put this, so actually I need to activate the approach. Yeah, there you go. That's a little remnant. That's a good thing I caught that. That would have been unfortunate. We would have definitely failed on that. Okay. Let's bring up this RNAV approach here. Give it a chance to kind of come up. Okay, so we're coming into Candle, and let's take a look here. Yeah. And Seattle Center, Sky High 522, I'd like to request the RNAV runway 16 from Candle.
Sky 522, roger, cross Candle at or above, let's make it 3,200, clear on runway 16.
We'll cross Candle at or above 3,200, cleared for the RNAV runway 600, runway 16 approach, Sky High 522.
Roger.
Just get the altimeter. 2990. And 16412.
Class Delta below in 6.9 miles.
Okay, so we're going to cross Candle at or above 3,200.
9461 Charlie's clear to the Prescott Airport via radar vectors Phoenix VOR, then as filed, maintain 5,000, expect 2000 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.2, squawk 1614. Charlie, read back correct.
Okay, and we can go down to 2,500 now. 2500 easted, and then 2000 for Apton. Here we go to 2000.
Class Charlie above in
Southwest
8.0
2055,
miles.
contact Oakland Center 132.95. 132.95, Southwest 2055, good day. Oakland Center, South 2055, flight level 390. Southwest 2055, Oakland Center, roger.
And we'll do the procedure turn at Apton at 2000.
CDR in 11.0 miles.
Advisory 12825, same as the other one. Okay. This is a teardrop entry into this procedure turn. So we're going to cross the holding fix. And we'll turn to the right, come all the way around to the inbound course. And I'm going to put my inertial separator on just so I don't have to worry about it later. As we come around out of this procedure turn, we'll drop to 1900 feet. Then I'll go into approach mode. So we can go to 1900 feet after we cross Apton.
Class Delta in 0.3 miles.
So landing checks, let's see. Landing light is on.
Class Delta in 1.4
separator
miles.
is on. And obviously we have to do gear and flaps when we get around to it. Just bring back a little bit of the power in this turn here. Coming around to our inbound approach course of 193.
CDR in 4.8 miles. CDR in 7.6 miles.
There's the airport off in the distance over there. Now this will be runway 16, so I'm just going to put that over here because it's going to be a little bit left of our final approach course. About 30 degrees left actually, so it's not that small.
Class Delta in 9.8 miles.
1461 Charlie, next ground runway 7, right taxi to hotel.
airport, sorry. Airport's up in front of us now through the cloud layer. Okay, so we're coming up on Apton here. So as soon as we cross it, we'll come down to 1,900 feet. Just a 100-foot difference from where we are now at 2,000. Okay, so there we go, down to 1,900 feet. And then we will go down, now we're into Calby, which is 8 miles, and that's where we're going to pick up our glide path. So I just armed the glide path, just in case it doesn't work. After Calby, we can come down to 720, so I'm just going to arm that here. Shouldn't need it. Actually 720, so I'll do 800 just to be safe, but again, we shouldn't need it. And we should see the needle coming in on the glide path indication next to the altimeter. And as we come in there...
9461, Charlie Phoenix Tower, flat heading 050, runway 7 right, clear for takeoff.
Okay, let's just slow down here a little bit. Seattle Center, Sky High 522. We're about 5 miles from the final approach fix.
Sky High 522, roger. Traffic observed between you and the field. Radar service terminated. Cancel IFR on the ground on 122.2. Change to advisory frequency approved.
Okay, we'll call you on the ground. Sky High 522. So let's go to the advisory frequency. Orcas Island traffic. TBM is inbound on the VOR Nav runway 16 straight in, about 6 miles out, Orcas Island. Okay, I'm just going to put a notch of flaps in here. Going to slow down a bit. Glide path is coming in. Okay, bring us down. Speed. Okay, as we come down to 120, do flaps down. Gear down.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Okay.
Landing gear.
That's just because the
Landing
flaps are not fully down
landing
yet.
gear. Landing gear.
There's our approach speed. Okay, let's keep it right around there. Set my altimeter to 340. flight path. Here comes our descent. So we'll just ride this down. The wind is at 236 and 25 knots. So we have a pretty strong crosswind. I'm not sure why. Well, we'll see how it is on the ground there, but not what it's not what the my weather told me. We'll see. Okay, and missed approach for this would be climb to 140, right turn to 2000, then direct Abdon. So I'm going to set my altimeter to 2000. Okay. My altitude pre-selector to say. Okay, getting a little fast here. Bring back some power because we're descending. And I could break this off any time from the autopilot and just land, but we'll ride it down a little bit more. Okay, so once again, we have landing lights on, inertial separator is on, gear down, flaps down, 3 green on the gear. Looking good. The minimums on this is 340 feet, so that's we're at 1,100 feet now. Feet, 680, got about 300 feet to go to minimums.
$500.
About another 160 feet to go. Okay, I'm just going to break off now, autopilot disconnect, and let's start bringing it in. Okay, looks like the wind is right up the runway, so that's going to be good for us. Friday Harbor traffic, TBM's on a short file runway 316, Friday Harbor. Okay, excellent. Let's bring up our taxi diagram. Yeah, it's not working too good. All right, let's take the flaps up. And Friday Harbor traffic, Orcas Island traffic. TBM is clear of the runway taxiing back to the ramp, Orcas Island. Okay, so let's park here. Cancel IFR.
November 9461 Charlie. Are you going to be able to climb higher for the MEA?
Not sure. If I get 12,000 out of this sim, if I can get lower, that'd be great.
November 9461 Charlie, okay. The MEA is 10,000. Are you able to?
That would work for me. Thank you, 941 Charlie.
November 9461 Charlie, climb maintain 10,000.
Climb maintain 10,000, 941 Charlie.
Seattle Center, Sky 522 on the ground, cancel IFR.
Sky 522 IFR cancellation received.
Okay, so the next flight is a long one. It's from Orcas Island to KEAT. Let's just load the plane, the plates up here. Okay. This is Wenatchee. Okay. Pangboard Memorial. So let me file a flight plan here. Okay, so course to KEAT. Okay. And we're going to file this at 9,000. For this one, we'll have an alternate.
Seattle departure, United 1309, leaving 4,200 for 9,000.
United 1389, Seattle departure, I that.
Maybe, let's see what our alternate should be.
United 1390 in radar contact, 5 miles southeast of Renton. Climb maintain 15,000. Contact Seattle Center at 126.6.
Climb maintain 15,000, Seattle Center 126.6, United 1399.
The route is here, and this is scenario 3. Okay, so FEGBA 2 Seattle Victor 2 ELN Victor 25 EAT. Okay, so let's just figure out what is that. ELN is Ellensburg, EAT is Wenatchee. Okay.
1399 Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 26, clear Calder.
ELN is Ellensburg, and EAT Wenatchee. Okay, so this is, we're going to be cleared to, again, what is this called here? It is EAT, which is Pangbourne Memorial. Okay, and we file the route FEGBA 2.FEGBA Seattle Victor 2 Ellensburg Victor 25 Wenatchee. We filed it at 9,000, so let's pick up our clearance for this. Okay. Before we do that, I also need to get some fuel here. Let's delete out our flight plan. I don't know why this is set to. Hang on a second. I gotta fix my. It's set to windowed mode for some reason, which it shouldn't be. Hold please. Okay. All right. Let's pick up our clearance. Seattle Center, SKY-522 is at Orcas Island. Like to pick up IFR to Pangborn Memorial.
SKY-522, Seattle Center, clear to Wenatchee Airport. Segment 2 departure, then is followed, maintain 9,000. Departure frequency 126.6, clock 4031, hold for release.
Okay, Sky High 522 cleared to Wenatchee. FEGBA 2 departure, then has filed 9,000, 126.6, squawk 4031, hold for release, Sky High 522.
Sky 522, read back correct. Let me know when you're ready for departure.
Look up.
Southwest 255, contact NorCal approach 134.5.
And again, it's on 126.6, which is fine. Okay. Got it. Okay, so let's set this up. And it was 9,000.
NorCal approach, good evening, Southwest 2055, out of 15,400, descending via the Windsor 2 information Sierra.
Sky, correction, Southwest 2055, NorCal approach, expect the visual approach, runway 30.
Expect the visual approach to 30, Southwest 2055.
November 6, 1 Charlie, contact Phoenix approach 133.57.
12357, 946 Charlie.
United 1399, contact Seattle Center 125.1.
Okay, I'm just setting up the route here. Seattle VOR, then Victor 2.
Center 39461 Charlie.
Victor 2 is to Ellensburg.
9 Seattle Center. November 946 when Charlie Phoenix approach the Prescott altimeter 3000.
Okay, Ellensburg.
Okay, yeah, so here's there 3003 at
Victor 25. And we're going to take
November
Victor
6
25
when Charlie
to
3000
Wenatchee.
3000 for Prescott altimeter.
3000 for the altimeter 961 Charlie.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so we got plenty of time there to deal with this. Okay, so once again, FEGBA 2, FEGBA departure, Seattle, Victor 2, Ellensburg, Victor 25 to Wenatchee. 9,000. Okay, let's taxi out, and this is going to be runway 16. Okay. Orcas Island traffic, TBM is going to be taxiing from the ramp to runway 16, Orcas Island.
Approaching runway 1634.
Let's load up our map here too. Oh, hello. Stay on the road. Taxiways, too. Okay. This doesn't look right over here. Let's park here for a minute. This is saying FEGBA 2. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is. FEGBA 2 should be to Seattle. Yeah, this is screwed up here. Okay, that's better. Now, we have the FEGBA 2 departure here as well. So let's bring that up, make sure we understand it. So, departing on runway 16. Okay. Runway 16. Okay. Climb on heading 163 to 1900, then direct FEGBA. Okay, so this is all programmed in here, correct? It's heading 163 just in case. Okay, let's call for our release.
Runway 30.
Cleared visual approach, runway 30, southwest 2055.
United 1399, contact Seattle Center 135.15.
Seattle Center, Sky 522, ready for release.
Sky 522, release for departure, clearance would have not off in 7 minutes, frequency change approved.
Okay, we'll be off within 7, call you in the air, over to the advisory, Sky 522.
Approaching runway 16.
Expect ILS, runway 2 on left of
Orcas Island traffic, TBM is taking runway 16 for departure to the south, Orcas Island. There's our speed, and we're off, positive rate, gear up. Okay, we are in nav mode, gonna wait for 400 feet. There we go. We can engage the autopilot, flaps up, bring the nose down to climb. Hello. Didn't take that. Okay, there you go. Climb at 124. Okay. So the nose will come up for that. And climbing up to 1900. Orcas Island traffic, TBM is departing the area to the southeast, Orcas Island. Okay, let's go to departure. Seattle departure, Sky High 522, 3,300 for 9,000.
Sky 522, Seattle Center rides out.
Ident.
Sky 522, radar contact 20 miles northwest of Whidbey Island. The standby for the paint outfit. Sky 522, Painfield altimeter 2997.
997, Sky 522. Okay, we can get our inertial separator off here. Not in the clouds. Get our landing light off. Up we go. Now let's do a little bit of, I forget what I have to do on the arrival here. I have to, yeah, alright, any instrument approach, okay. So, let me see what's going on. Right over here, right on course. Okay, leveling out. Start to pick up speed. Okay, I am gonna go just, let's see. KEAT. So this is the one where we don't have all the procedures. Let's just see what procedures I have. I have, okay, the RNAV-Y I don't have charts for. So I'm gonna fly either the VOR A or B. Okay, so what is, well, probably 30 is the best wind. What is the wind? This is a problem. Because I don't have an instrument approach to runway 30. Let's see. The VOR A is actually, that would be fine. Okay. Okay, so we'll worry about that when we get over to, now where did I end? I ended this, can we fly that from EAT? From Wenatchee? The VOR A? Yeah, we can. So I'm just going to put that in here for now. The VOR A from Wenatchee. Alright, cool. Okay. VOR A from Wenatchee. Load that in here for now. We can always change it. Minimums on that are 3180. sit down, relax. And we can monitor 1215, which is the guard frequency, on COM 2 in case something goes wrong.
Southwest 2055, taxi, Whiskey Bravo, Whiskey Victor to parking. Either one's your choice. Remain this frequency. United 1399, descend and maintain, flight level 240.
Descend and maintain flight level 240, United 13.
United 1399, contact Seattle Center 121.4.
Seattle Center 121.4, United 13.
CTF's 123.0.
Seattle Center, United 13.9, leaving flight level 249, descending 240.
United 13.9 in Seattle Center, descend upon discretion, maintain 9,000. Eugene altimeter 3018.
Descending now to 9,000, 3018, United 13.9.
Sky 522, contact Seattle approach 120.4.
120.4, Sky High 522. Seattle approach, Sky High 522, level 9,000.
Sky High 522, Seattle approach, the Seattle altimeter 29er.
5, Sky High 522.
November 946, when Charlie costs correction. Across Drake at or above 9,000, clear ILS runway 200 footage.
Okay, and that was across Drake at or above 9,000 and clear for the ILS 2 on left approach. 946 Charlie.
Come into these clouds, I'll throw the inertial separator on just in case we have any ice particles in there, since the outside temperature is minus 15
And Phoenix approach, Cherokee 9461 Charlie. Just a question for you, is Drake part of the approach path for 2 on left?
over 6 with Charlie, affirmative, it's a feeder route.
Okay, very good. Thank you. 946 Charlie.
I was just writing down my approach frequency, so in case I accidentally change the radio, I'll know where to go back. There's the inertial separators open. Some of these clouds up here look a little bit nasty.
United 13-9, contact Cascade approach 119.6.
Let's see what the weather. Seattle approach, SKY-522, request 20 to the right just for some weather up ahead for just about 5 miles.
SKY-522, deviations right of course, approved, unable direct, Seattle and advise.
Okay, deviation approved, and we will advise when we're back direct to Seattle, SKY-522. So we're going to go right to 170. Just to get us out of the thick of this crap over here.
Cascade approach, United 1399, leaving 12,600 for 900,000. Current will go off, request visual 16 right approach.
At 1399, Cascade approach, expect visual approach, runway 16 right, flighting 210, descend to maintain 4,000.
Visual 16 right, flight heading 210 and descend to 4,000, United 1399.
Class Bravo in 12.7 miles.
United 1399, turn left heading 180.
Left turn 180, United 1399.
Okay, so as soon as we get past here, we'll go back direct Seattle. We'll do that by just clicking here when we're ready. So if we click this, it'll draw a course direct to Seattle, so we can do that now. Approach SKY-522 is turning back direct Seattle.
SKY-522, roger.
Yeah, so we just skirted around the kind of the edges of this system over here.
United 1399 is to maintain 2000. Eugene Airport, 12 o'clock, 20 miles.
Descend and maintain 2000, and I have to field United 1399.
At 1399, clear visual approach, runway 16 right.
Clear visual approach 16 right, United 1399.
101 up at center. United 1399, contact Eugene Tower 118.9er.
Eugene Tower 18.9er, United 1399. New Tower, United 1309, visual 16 right.
1399 Eugene Tower, runway 16 right, clear to land with 2504.
16 right, clear to land, United 1399.
Sky 522, contact Seattle Center 126.6.
126.6, Sky 522. Seattle Center, Sky High 522, level 9000.
Sky 522, Seattle Center, Stampede Pass, altimeter 2981.
981, Sky 522.
At 1399, when it will turn left, taxi to the ramp, remain this frequency. Separator back off, since we're out of those clouds over there. That'll give us some of our torque back. Power back, put on the throttle. November 1736, Kilo descent, heading on tower, port left, base runway 17 left.
Okay, so the 6500 scattered is the clouds over at Wenatchee, which is fine because our procedure takes us down to 1931 feet over the ground, so AGL. So that's plenty below the cloud deck. So this VOR Alpha approach is going to be perfect for us. And it is, while we're doing this, let me just get this set up so I don't forget. So we already have it tuned at 111. Okay, what we need to do is we're just going to go into the VOR mode here for a second. The final approach course 289. I'm just going to set that in here so you don't forget. Now we'll go back to our FMS nav mode and go back, put the autopilot back on. So there's a minor diversion there. Oops. Okay. Over torquing it a little bit. I brought the power back. So we got 3180 set in the minimums. Great. So let's read the notes here. TB required, we have that. Cold temperature, altitude correction required at or below -7 degrees centigrade. That's not going to be a problem on the ground. Electro lighting is fine. So there you go.
Miller 101 to set up positive discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Discretion on flight level 240, valid 101.
Serious rudder trim needed here. There we go.
Yeah, 522 as you have the weather at Wenatchee, safe approach call.
Yes, we have the weather at Wenatchee. I'd like to do the VOR Alpha from Wenatchee VOR.
Sky 522, expect VOR Alpha approach.
We'll go.
However, 9461 Charlie, contact Prescott Tower 125.3.
It's on 2984. I'm just going to set my standby altimeter to that so I remember.
November 9461 Charlie, Prescott Tower, runway 21 left, clear to land. Bella 101, contact Oakland Center 132.2.
132.2, Bella 11. Oakland Center, good evening, Bella 101, flight level 240.
However, 1736 Kilo, San Mateo Tower, running 17 up, clear land. Bella 101, Oakland Center, roger. Bella 101, center maintain, flight level 190.
Maintain flight level 190, Bella 101.
Destination ASOS is 119.925.
To the Wenatchee VOR, really going to slow down. It's got a big turn.
Sky 522 cross Wenatchee at or above 8,900, clear VOR Alpha approach.
Okay, we'll cross Wenatchee at or above 8,900, cleared VOR Alpha approach, Sky 522. Somehow altimeter 284. Got a 40 knot crosswind from the left. So if you look out the window, we're kind of traveling sideways to the right, where our course is kind of, our heading is to the left of course. We're pointing our nose to the left to compensate for the wind. So after we cross Wenatchee at or above 8,900, turn, big turn to the right, and we can descend to 5,800. I can actually activate the approach now. Actually, that's not so good. Let's go back up here.
Number 36 Kilo taxi to park and be Alpha Man 3. Velo 101 across Sausalito at or above 4,000, cleared the ILS runway 32 Center Road.
Cross Sausalito at or above 4,000, clear the ILS 32 in Center Road, Velo 101.
So it's 5,800. Then after Sexos, we do the procedure turn at 4,800, right?
Sky 522, no traffic observed between you and Wenatchee. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Report IFR cancellation and the MS approach on this. Frequency on the ground.
Okay, we'll call you to cancel on the ground. Sky 522. Okay, so let's go for advisory. We're gonna go to 4,800. Okay, for the procedure turn. And Wenatchee traffic, Sky 522's TBM, maneuvering for the VOR Alpha approach, Sky 522. Okay, let's get our landing lights on. Inertial separator on. Okay. Sky High 5, I'm sorry, Wenatchee traffic, TBM is maneuvering inbound for runway 30 on the VOR Alpha, Wenatchee. Okay, let's get a notch of flaps in here. So once we get back on a 289 course, we can go down to 3,900 feet to intercept the wait a second. To intercept the localizer. Then at Sexus we can go down to .3180, and I can go into, can arm the VOR. Let's track the VOR. Perfect. So we're now tracking the VOR inbound course 289. Missed approach is going to climb to 3,900, left turn to 6,000. Then direct to the Wenatchee VOR. Okay. Wenatchee traffic, TBM is on a 9-mile final runway 30, Wenatchee. In terms of the airport diagram, we got to run way down because the taxiway is closed. So, okay, getting ready to come down to 3180. Okay, let's slow her down here. Okay, let's get flaps down, gear down.
Landing gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear.
Okay.
Landing gear.
Inertial separators on, landing lights on, 3 green on the gear, flaps down. 0.6 miles to Sexos to the final approach fix. We have the runway in sight, so that's all good. I'm going to have a bit of a left crosswind here. I am going to descend now because I have the field in sight, and I do not want to kind of have to circle to land. So I've got the field in sight. Otherwise, I would have to, I mean, I could do it, but I would circle around the airport. I'm just trimming out here. Traffic, TBM is on a 2-mile final, runway 30, Wenatchee. Traffic, TBM's on a 2-mile straight-in final, runway 30, Wenatchee.
$500. Short final runway 30.
was the closed taxiway that we just passed. We could have taxied off over there. That's okay, we'll go to the next one. Wenatchee traffic, TBM is clearly active. Taxiing back to the ramp, Wenatchee. Seattle Center, Sky 522 is on the ground, cancel IFR.
Sky 522, Seattle Center, IFR cancellation, seats, pass on the SKY-3. Just be advised your transmissions were on guard.
Yeah, jeez, I'm so sorry. Thanks for that. I see it now. Thanks for the assist. Well, that was embarrassing. So my COM 2 radio is tuned to guard. I did not change the advisory frequency. I'm surprised he didn't kind of fail me for that, but I guess he was being nice. Little mistake. It's an important one though, because people in the pattern wouldn't have heard. Okay, let's power this thing down. I don't know why I can't shut the strobe off. There it is. Okay. And there we go. And that's the Sky 3. Okay. I'm going to bed.